Good morning, everyone. Today I'm gonna prepare for you seafood rice, and for that I'm gonna have to introduce you to all the ingredients that we are gonna use. Okay, if you don't mind, let's go to the veggies first. We're gonna need 4 cloves of garlic, 1 big onion, parsley, 4 tomatoes that we're gonna peel and chop, and 1 green pepper and a red pepper that we're gonna dice. Of course, we said it's going to be a seafood rice. We have 1 kilogram of seafood here, mixed seafood, frozen. We have on the ingredient side a soup spoon of tomato paste, olive oil that we're going to use, pepper, coarse salt, 1 clove, 1 bay leaf, paprika, about 1 soup spoon of paprika, sweet paprika, and a little bit of hot paprika if you like it a little bit more spicy. We're gonna need about 200 mils of 150 mils of white wine and fish stock. And now I'm gonna start chopping and we're gonna see how it goes. Shake it. Okay, now we have chopped the garlic, the parsley, the onions, the green and red peppers, and the onions that we peeled first, and they're all chopped. Here we forgot to introduce you, it's about 400 grams of rice for 4 people. We have again the seafood, the tomato paste, paprika, salt, bay leaf, clove, pepper, and olive oil, bit of white wine, and the fish stock. Okay, now we put in the pot the olive oil. There's a bit of olive oil in the bottom. We put the onions and we let them simmer for a little while. Okay, we're gonna get them to simmer. Later on, okay, the onions are now nice and translucent. We're gonna add the chopped tomatoes in the mix and let them fry for 2 seconds. I can also, at this stage, add the garlic, the chopped garlics, and I'm gonna let them cook for about 6-7 minutes to cook the tomatoes and the whole mix. No spices at this stage are added. At this stage of the preparation, I'm going to add 1 bay leaf and 1 clove, and I'm going to mix it and let it cook for a little bit more, simmer a little bit more. At this stage, I'm going to add some white wine. About half a glass of white wine is enough, and let it simmer and evaporate completely. At this stage, the alcohol has evaporated. I'm going to add the pepper, the 2 paprikas, which is about a soup spoon of paprika, and a quarter spoon of hot paprika. You have the 2 paprikas, the hot and the sweet paprika. Here goes all this paprika inside, and I mix it. Let it cook for 1 more minute. I also have to add now at this stage the tomato paste. 1 soup spoon of tomato paste is enough. Okay, now I'm going to add the green and red peppers inside. Let it cook for a little while. I'm going to add at this stage a little bit of my fish stock inside to help the green peppers cook and the red peppers. I'll put the stock, all the stock inside. It's perfect. And now I'm going to cover it and let it cook for another 5 to 7 minutes. Okay. At this stage, 6-7 minutes after we had put the green peppers inside and the red peppers, we're gonna add all the seafood that's still frozen. It's not a problem. We put it all in once. And we let it cook for about 3 minutes. I don't know, it's 5 minutes because it's still frozen, just for all the flavors to get mixed in it. We don't want to overcook the seafood, so we're gonna let it only for 3 minutes cook like this. We cover it now and we let it cook. See you just now. It's been cooking. The seafood has been cooking for about 3 minutes, and I'm gonna add the water that we need. We're gonna need all this water just now. You're gonna see it, and let it simmer for a couple of minutes only, not much. Here it is. There's plenty of liquid inside, and in a couple of minutes I'm gonna remove this water with all the flavors, and it's in this water that I'm gonna cook the rice separately. At the end, I will bring the rice almost cooked and put it in the mix and let it cook for another 3-4 minutes. Okay. The water now is simmering in the juices, with the seafood, and I'm going to remove the water that I'm going to use to cook the rice. It is most of the water I'm going to take out. Here it is. Pardon. Now most of the water that was in this mix has been removed and put in another pot where I'm going to mix the rice and let it cook for about, I think, 15 minutes, but you'll see when the rice is almost done, cooked here, we mix it a bit, and we're going to let it cook about 15 to 18 minutes. Okay, the seafood mix is here, still with some juices, sauce. Okay, I've cooked, almost cooked. And the rice is like 80% cooked. I'm now going to mix the rice in the mix with the seafood. All the rice goes in, and it will finish cooking with the mix. So why do I separate it? Because I don't want the seafood to be overcooked. Now it's going to cook like maybe for another 6 minutes, and it's going to be ready to serve. Mixing now the rice with the seafood is all in nice. You have to try tasting it to see if you have enough salt. For me, I already tasted it. There's enough salt. It's lovely. Okay, let's leave it cooking for about 5 minutes. As you can see, it's all ready now. I'm going to add the parsley. Okay, there it is, parsley, and it's ready to serve. It's going to go to the table now, and we're going to try it. Okay, as you can see, it's very liquid, juicy, and I'm serving it to my first guest here. A nice dish with it, some crab and another prawn. Okay, that's it. As you can see, it's lovely and juicy. Bon appetit. I hope you enjoyed my recipe. Here it is.